Welcome everyone to my channel, Orchidea Collective. Thank you for returning and welcome if you're new. I try to read the energies that are prominent in the collective and tell the stories that the cards want to tell. Not all messages will resonate for every person, so if one sounds like it's for you, but then like the next message doesn't, then leave what doesn't resonate now, but keep it in mind because it might make sense at a later time. I intend for my readings to be timeless, so whenever you find them is when you're meant to. Hi everyone! I hope I find everyone well. I wanted to give a reading before the holiday tomorrow because the next few days are going to be pretty hectic. And I wanted to get something out to address what's happening for the rest of the week and into the weekend. So, in the astrology for the next few days, now on Friday the 24th, the moon moves into sensible, sultry Taurus. This is a very soft, loving, but no bullshit energy. It invites others to respectfully be in their space, but they better not fuck with your peace. It's joining Jupiter and Uranus in Taurus. Jupiter is the encompassing generosity that rules Sagittarius. Some of us may feel very, quote, unencumbered of tongue, unquote, meaning Jupiter gives the delicate moon the supportive nudge to, quote, say it with your chest. Uranus energy is the disruptive anarchy of revolution and has just looked up and noticed the possibility for a little upheaval from the usually composed bull, adding its approval for Taurus to, quote, flip that table, Taurus. I heard the moon going, no, I couldn't. Grandma's here. And Jupiter saying, I don't see nothing, through his cigarette smoke. With Uranus prodding them, hey, do what you want, live. With this attempted encouragement at chaos is not only happening at a very delicate time, being the holidays, of seeing all the annoying people we avoid all year and the drama that often accompanies that, but it's taking place in the 12th house. The deep, dreamy, psychic, deeply connected home of Pisces. We will be processing how to delicately swim the dangerous waters of deep spiritual beliefs while surrounded by people who probably won't admire the fact that some people are being called to flip that particular table. But if your aunt says one more word about pronouns and livable wages being woke bullshit, I have a feeling a dinner roll or two will be thrown and feelings will be hurt. With Taurus ruled by peaceful, peace-loving Venus, when Venus isn't in her hoe phase, people will try their hardest to keep it together. But Venus is also a petty-ass drama queen and is trying to be calm, doing self-care in Libra for the moment. Now they're hearing encouragement from the pothead uncle Jupiter and the chaotic neutral cousin Uranus. Venus senses a disturbance in the force, with Taurus being hassled, and it gives them her nod to keep the peace protected at all costs. And Taurus just might drag everyone in the room, drop a turkey leg like it's a microphone, and peace out. However, sharing the 12th house with all this energy, but positioned in Aries, is the North Node and Chiron. Chiron in Aries is a deficiency in our personal power, our self-esteem, our self-worth, etc. That's a tough restrictive energy on already calm and mannerly, but extremely tested at the moment, Moon in Taurus. A lot of mental and emotional rationalizing here. I can't do it. I can't flip this table, but boy, I want to kind of energy. And then you hear the uncles again. that's what we're going through for the next few days. So we're gonna move on to the tarot and the DIY deck, and we're gonna see which areas we can focus on during this time. I'm sorry, that must be loud. I do pre-shuffle these because shuffling on camera is very loud in the mic. But I just want to wake them up. Full disclosure, since it's right before the holidays and I've been prepping today and I'll be cooking tomorrow, I have indulged in some sweet drink of the alcoholic beverage kind. So this might either be a hot mess or a lot of fun. Oh, and I haven't had any for months, so it's gonna hit me good. So the DIY deck is one that I developed with just very pinpointed random questions, and it's for people who come to me and they maybe say, I really don't know what area to ask in, I just would like something general. So then I lay out these cards and read do the reading with what they suggest. It's kind of cool. One in the middle. Can you move these over a little? Okay. Is that too high? Move it down. Sorry. That looks good, right? Is that close enough? Okay, cool. This tablecloth's driving me nuts. Oh my god, the wrinkles. Okay, so crowning at the top, we have the question. Oh, the past. Okay. What you need to find. All right. What makes you worthy? That's the third time that card has come out. Twice in a reading and once in a pre-shuffle. That makes sense because with Chiron and Aries, that's a deficiency to our self-worth. Current timeline energy. Let's see. Future mood, how your feelings may change in the future. And in the middle here at the heart, we have signs and syncs to watch for. Pull from the charms. Okay, let me grab my charms. Where did I put them? I'm gonna have to go find those in a second. So I will pause for 1 second. I gotta dig out the charms. Hang on. Okay, I found the charms box. So we're gonna start with the fairies. Everything's pre-shuffled. I'm just gonna wake them up. If you can hear that in the background, it's because Huey has decided to get the zooms right about now. Mind you, she's been quiet all day, and as soon as I sit down to press record, she becomes an attention whore. Mind you, it's midnight by me. She's had all day to do this. Alright, fairies, hello. Happy Thanksgiving. Please clarify and elaborate. Wait, I think I need to move these around a little bit. Hang on. We're gonna put the past over here. Makes you worthy. Current timeline, future mood. Signs and sync. Okay, that's better. That feels better. I couldn't have the past on the top. I don't know why. Even though that might be significant because the crowning position is what is literally on our mind, and it could be something from the past, but I think I like it better this way. What you need to find. What you need to find. Okay. Alright. Fairies, please. What do we need to find in the next few days? That's too many. Next 4 or 5 days, please. That's about how long I want to go for. What do we need to find? I use the Faerie deck because fairies occupy the fourth dimension. They're one vibration higher than we are, but one vibration below the start of the divine. So they kind of get like a preview of the energies that are coming down from above, and they can tell us. Oh, that's too many though. All right, I'll take this one. We have the Singer of Connection. What do we need to find? We need to find connection, support, and strength through community. Karma, empathy, connections, what was that? Hang on one second. I gotta take this by the light. Okay, well, if that message is not apropos, it says keep your heart open. So, what do we need to find? What were we talking about in the intro? About how we're going to be on edge all weekend because we got to deal with people. This is the Singer of Connection. We have to remember what we're connected to, okay? Support and strength through community, karma, empathy, connection, and keep your heart open. Now listen, disclaimer, tarot is for entertainment purposes only. I am not your therapist. Okay, I'm not a doctor. I can't see the future. We're reading the energies as of the moment, and every moment from here till then can change it. So keep that in mind. But what I'm going to say is that community is where we feel accepted and supported. If you are with people who do not meet that criteria, that is not your community. Okay? That's what we're going to be determining for ourselves. We're going to be determining who we're connected to and why. That's what we need to find. I'm glad I moved it. Karma, empathy, connection, support, and strength through community, and keep your heart open. Thank you, fairies. That was good. Let's see. We'll do future mood. How your feelings may change in the future, fairies. What is the future mood? Let's say okay, so the future can be, right now I'm recording Wednesday night, so we'll do the future like tomorrow and forward. So Thursday and Huey. What is going to be our mood in the future? Be a little more enthusiastic than that, please. Thank you. Yeah. Yep. How do you pronounce this? The hobjob? So, yeah. Caution, real and imagined fears, closet thumper. This is the thing that makes noises behind you when you're not suspecting it. But regardless of that, I usually read these intuitively. Look at what he's doing. It's the "You shall not pass" card. So what is our future mood? We're not having any of this. X out. Nope. You're not crossing these boundaries. That's how I feel about this card. This is the boundary marker. Say he's not letting anything pass that he doesn't accept. Now we have the past, please. Oh, is something from the past gonna rear its ugly head? What do we got? Yep, the trickster, the gnome, the M80 in the toilet. Cause a distraction and run. I think that this is saying like sore spots from the past are going to be coming up. Petty shit. Little chaos. Petty. Now we have Current timeline energy. What's the energy? Dang. Okay. Fairies are talkative tonight. Yeah, Tabira of the Waters. She's trending. I say trending in my cards for the time being. Meaning she's come out more than 2 or 3 times. This to me is temperance energy, alchemy. It's mixing the waters of healing so that you can drink that later so you can heal. Um, okay, so I'm supposed to tell someone drink more water, bitch, especially through the weekend because if we're gonna be with them people that we can't stand, we're gonna probably be drinking. So don't dehydrate. Drink water. Current timeline energy. This is self healing. Yep. Accepting change. Healing wells. Important choices. Yep. Serenity and change of emotion. Yeah. I mean, yeah. If you can think about all the different dynamics that can go down at Thanksgiving dinner, it's going to be very contentious. It could be. Self-healing, accepting change, healing wells, important choices. Yeah, you've got the choice to say what you want or need to say, to cut ties with who you want or need to cut ties. It is your choice. Weigh the consequences and decide what's worth it. Okay? What was I supposed to say earlier? Um, Something about community over here. Oh, with the Singer of Connection. I was supposed to say, okay, so some of us might be visiting religious family members and friends, okay? And they're gonna tell you, this is just for some. This is just for probably just a few. They always pull out that blood is thicker than water bullshit. Okay, you can't cut them. You can't cut so and so off because they're family. Blah blah blah. But this so far is telling us family is who supports and what did it say? Supports and strengths from community. So that's our family, where we feel supported and aided, okay? Strengthened. Um so whenever the religious side wants to say, that blood is thicker than water bullshit because it's in the Bible, tell them this. That is not the whole verse. It means the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. Meaning, your loyalty to the divine, which is inside yourself, your loyalty to yourself supersedes what womb you came out of. It supersedes the blood in your veins. It supersedes whoever made you. Okay? The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So when they try to pull this, you can't cut us off, we're family, and family is thicker than water or whatever, now you have the correct verse to throw back at them. For some reason, they really wanted me to say that. So let's see, coming down here with what makes you worthy, exactly, because we're going to be with this Chiron and Aries running through underneath the energy. There's always that question within us about, am I doing the right thing? Do I deserve to be this? Do I deserve to go for what I want to go for? Do I deserve to try and carve out this life that I want, regardless of what people who came before me would want? Are what makes us worthy? Fairies, please clarify and elaborate what makes us worthy. Is that too many? No. All right. We've got the green woman. I love this energy. She's the free spirit. This is, it technically says reward, maturity, Take risks, see? Stand your ground. Sow those wild seeds. That's what makes you worthy. So, when we are contemplating our own personal truth, you got to take risks on what you allow people to see. You know, that was the chair. I don't know if you heard that. That was my chair. Um, what makes you worthy? The fact that your spirit is free. Look at her. She is a very powerful nature spirit. Okay, she runs free, she runs wild. Look at her. She's got sticks in her hair. She's got a plant-looking dog, and she's sticking her tongue out at you. And she's like, what I always get from this card is catch me if you can. And you won't. That's the free spirit. She runs in truth constantly. She knows no other energy. She's known nothing else in her existence but how to run in truth. And she runs through the wilds and the nature and the forest, tending things and being free. And just the act of her being in her freedom is honoring the divine. So the reason you're worthy is because your freedom to be who you are honors the divine. Okay? That's what makes you worthy. We'll go to the middle here. Oh, this is the charm. Signs and sinks to watch for. Okay. I'm going to pause because this is going to get loud. Okay, I'm just going to put a handful down here. That's a lot, but we'll go through it. It's over here. Okay, signs and sinks to watch out for. This, I think, like, it was a ring that I had in my jewelry box. So, I mean, it can, like, the one ring, the ring of power, an engagement ring, a wedding ring. We've got trees in a forest. It looks like there's no leaves on them, so it might be wintertime, which it's getting to now. We've got this, I think this is a baking tool. I don't bake, so if anyone can identify this, it looks like a little, like a baking tool. It's got holes in it, I think. So that makes sense, I mean, because there's baking going on right now. I've got a glow-in-the-dark star, so stars might be able to be seen. We've got a crown here, a witch's broom, a maneki neko, which is the good luck cat. We've got two maneki nekos, double luck. No way, 3 maneki nekos? Y'all go play the slots. That was the chair. We've got a tea saucer and a rain cloud. So maybe there might be rain in your travels if you're going home for the holiday. There might be rain somewhere. It could also be like right before a rainbow, which could symbolize if we're going to go through a stormy time, there's the rainbow in the future. So those are the charms you can keep an eye out for. Once again, we've got 3 lucky cats in a row, a tea saucer, rainy clouds, a forest scene, a wedding ring, a crown. I don't know if you can see it. Hang on, let me position it. A little crown. Can you see that? How do they do that? On the tutorials? Oh, you can't even see it. And this baking tool that I can't identify. Okay? Alright. Oh, and this little toggle thing, like it could be like the piece of a belt loop, or I think this came off of one of my pet's collars. It's a little connector piece. So maybe connection to your pets, since that used to be on one of my pet's collars. So we're gonna go on to, who wants to go next? The Easy Tarot, the Gilded deck. We're gonna get into the 3D energies that are at play here. Just wake them up. I hope this is resonating. I hope this is useful. I hope it's making sense. If it did and you'd like to leave me a tip, my Venmo, CashApp, and PayPal are all Arcadia46. And I am thankful for anything that may land there, especially around the holidays. Alright, that feels good. So we'll go over here on the top. What you need to find is the connection. How do you want me to ask this? Clarify and elaborate the connections we need to find? Sounds good. Clarify and elaborate connections, please. What do we have? The Ace of Swords. Okay. That's truth. No, you gotta give me more than that. I think everybody's just gonna need to find the strength to tell the truth. Be true to themselves. Use the sword of truth to make changes in your life. You cut away the old weeds. You, what is the word? Off with their heads for the Queen of Swords. Just, how do you want me to say this? Ace of Swords on the connection. Oh, connect to what you feel is true. No? They told me not to edit what they're saying. Connect to your truth. Is that close enough? What you need to find is your truth. The truth. You need to determine what to cut out in order to let the truth grow. Okay? I know that sounded disjointed when I'm repeating the phrases they're throwing at me. So we're going to come down to this future mood, how your feelings may change in the future, and this guy saying thou shalt not pass. I'm sorry my voice is raspy. I did all the voice stretching that I remember from high school. I try to do it before I record. But I did have incense burning earlier. Okay, elaborate on us putting up the boundaries with our moods, with our feelings in the future. Please elaborate. That's too many. But I'm going to take them because this actually really makes a lot of sense. We've got the Ace of Wands, which is fiery energy. Okay, this can be like very volatile, powerful. I mean, this can be, we've got the Ace of Wands, which is fiery energy, and the Five of Wands, which is contention. And how is this different from the Five of Swords? Because the Five of Swords, they're also fighting, but the fight is already done, and there's a winner, but like, I don't look at that card as two losers and a winner. I feel like the Five of Swords is no winners. The Five of Wands here, it's just, friction and contention. Look at, they're all kind of fighting with their wands, and then we've got the Ace of Wands. So, oh boy, future mood, you're not suffering any contention. You don't want to deal with any fights, you don't want to deal with any arguing. Your hard boundaries are up. I'm not discussing this with you. If you, we're not going to fight about this. Or that could be for some in the collective, and the rest in the collective are saying if you cross these boundaries, it's going to be war. With the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands. That's fighting. Them's fighting words. So we're going to go up to the trickster on the pass. Oh, someone's shady cousin is gonna come out with a secret. Who is this trickster energy from the past? Please elaborate. The trickster energy from the past. We got strength. So with the strength card, it's a beautiful maiden and a scary lion. Okay, and they're both very calm. And usually it's interpreted as you need a lot of strength to tame the lion. However, I look at it in a very balanced way, being quadruple Libra. Which one are you in the card? Which are you, the maiden, or are you the lion? Are you the tamed? Are you the tamer or the one being tamed? So to me, this is you wrangling that in yourself. It's not just being strong on people. It's not just being stubborn. It's not just being cruel or aggressive. That's not strength. Strength is controlling yourself, controlling your responses to people, because you control your response to people, you control the situation. Okay? And the best way to do that is to control yourself. So this is like your people are really going to struggle with this, trying to find the balance between that. Am I going to hold my tongue, or am I going to make others hold their tongue? You know? If being in the past position, I feel like it's a very here we go again kind of energy. Like you're coming back to the same people in the same situations, and it's just the same, but you learned from it all the other times, and now you have the ability to keep self-control, because you know how we all know how every dinner with family is going to go. We can visualize it. It's happened the same way every single freaking year. Same people, same situations, same fights, same arguments, same pettiness. You know, we either let it slide, or maybe it's sometimes it's a funny story in the family about something petty, but we all know the drill. So you got to learn from the experiences in the past and use that to be able to control yourself and how you react to the situation. Now we're going to go to Tobiah the Waters on current timeline energy. Yeah, this is just, we're trying to hush and heal, and we're going to be so agitated the next few days that we're really going to need a lot of self-care. So please clarify and elaborate. Tobiah. Okay, I'll take it. Hey! Six of Cups. Oh, damn. The last thing we want in contentious times is somebody dragging something up from the past. So, but to me, together like this, it feels like Tobira is healing something that's come from the past. That's in the current energy. That's kind of interesting that it didn't fall on the past. I had a feeling, but I'm going to let it go. I had a feeling in the beginning this might tickle into the love category. And that's fine. I'll switch gears if they want me to. The past is gonna make an appearance and throw an M80 in the toilet. And then somebody's gonna need strength to get through this. But like I said, it's not something you hadn't seen before. And this Ace of Swords on top of connection is you're really gonna find which connections are true, which are good for you, which ones resonate high for you, which ones elevate you, not the ones that make us feel like shit or that make you feel less than, that aren't supportive, that are just takers. Those relationships need to go. And that sword of truth, that Ace of Swords, that's going to help us determine what to cut. Because only we can decide what is the truth for ourselves. So in this one, current timeline energy, to borrow the waters, this is healing. Six of Cups is nostalgia from the past. So I think that so I'm sorry, I'm stuttering. They're talking so fast. Let me listen, please. I mean, to put it plainly and simply, what they're showing me with those three cards in that position is current timeline energy is there is healing coming in to either from someone from the past or healing something from the past. You know? Like we can maybe heal an old wound we had from a misunderstanding with the cousin that we really loved back in the day. And, things had taken us different pathways. And we come together in this holiday season and we're able to reconcile. That's beautiful. That's in the current timeline. We're going to come down to the green woman. Your truth is what makes you free. Please clarify and elaborate. That's the wrong way to ask. What do you want me to ask? You gotta give me words, not just images. Let's just clarify what is this worthiness? Maybe like that. King of Pentacles. Okay. So the King of Pentacles, he's the one he's got his shit together. He's the last king before the emperor. So this is a person who's already been through all the other elements. The King of Pentacles is the Pentacles suit is the only one that's a tangible object. So the King of Pentacles is already got all his ducks in a row. No? I heard he's trying. I heard he's free, but he's trying. This is an earth sign or someone with earth prominent in their chart. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, but I give the kings to Capricorn. Oh, the queens and kings I give to Cap. That was the chair. Shit's getting fucked now. What makes you worthy? Yeah. I heard you're doing the work. Be true to that. That makes you worthy. So for those of you who have taken on the very difficult path of spiritual growth right now, I heard you're doing the work and that makes you worthy. But one of the really great rewards about this work, this inner work, is When you dedicate yourself to it and you set your mind to, these are my boundaries, excuse me, this is no longer allowed in my life, you are no longer allowed in my life, I'm making these sweeping changes. When we make those decisions for ourselves, we actually make ourselves more free. And in doing this work, we can sometimes fall into, we can fall into the doubts. Am I doing the right thing? Nobody is happy that I'm doing this. This is, taking me away from these people who depend on me. All those things chip away at our our faith in ourselves. Those are the bounds. Hang on. Those are the binds that keep us in the pattern of the people that want to not see us grow. So we may have doubts about how we're changing. We may have doubts about the path that we have decided we want to walk. But as long as we're doing the work, we are already more free than when we were towing the line. Now we're going to go to Tarot of the Divine. We're going to get some more clarity. Actually, do I still want to do this? Yes. Okay. They're telling me yes. Alright. Please clarify the Ace of Swords on connection. Just making I'm trying to say things delicately, even though I know I swear. The connections we need to cut, maybe. Plain and simple. The connections we need to actually process the truth about. Please clarify and elaborate the Ace of Swords on the Singer of Connection. Really? No. Okay. Ace of Swords on Singer Connection is the Nine of Wands. That's defensiveness. That is, I've been through the fucking ringer with these people. Whatever connections are draining you, whichever ones have been a fucking battle up until now, because the Nine of Wands is in the Rider-Waite is a soldier, or somebody who looks like they've been beat to shit, and they have all these wands behind them, and they're all lined up like a fence. And he's on the other side with that one wand that he's leaning on, and he's like, man, that's it. I'm done fighting. This is like right before the Ten of Wands, which is laying down the burden card. So, yeah, you need to find which connections need to be cut because they fucking drained the shit out of you. It was a battle, man. You're beat to shit. You're tired. You're overworked. You probably have health problems because the dude in the card has his head bandaged and his clothes are torn. So find the connections that have beat you to shit and use the Ace of Swords to just cut it. Next we have the Ace of Wands and the Five of Wands. The You Shall Not Pass. Oh, what did we say about that? Oh yeah, if you cross my boundaries, cross my boundaries and we're gonna have problems. There we go. Oh, okay, we've got the Page of Swords. Oh, I'm watching you. That's what they're saying. That's what I heard when I pulled that card. I'm watching you. Page of Swords, he's like the student card. This is Gemini energy. Excuse me. This is fresh ideas. This is enthusiasm for those ideas. It's also, they say this is like the spy card, and I can see that because in this card, he's kind of standing up on a mountain with his messenger little birdie there, and he's like, she's watching for any messages coming in. So, yeah. This is like somebody who's been keeping an eye on what the people in this connection have been saying. Because that's how you really get to the truth of who that person is. Do their deeds match their words? You know? That's in the future mood. You're going to be watching people. And maybe that's good. Just sit back and watch. Maybe don't get involved. Maybe, don't start the argument. Maybe don't have that final glass of wine that's going to push you over the edge and take your earrings out and try to fight people, okay? Maybe just, this is like somebody who people watches at the mall. You just sit there and observe, okay? Now we're coming up to strength on this M80 in the toilet. Something shocking from the past that you're going to have strength over. Please clarify strength on the trickster. Queen of Coins. Queen of Coins. Queen of Pentacles. So we got the King and the Queen of Pentacles. Matched pair. Different decks. I feel like somebody is saying, I was on the right path in the past and I got knocked off. The Queen of Coins is, I think they do consider her one step before the Empress. So it's the same as the King of Pentacles. He's got all his shit together. And I feel like in the past, somebody was at the point where they almost had their shit together. Something chaotic happened in the past. And it kind of like, I feel like she was thrown off her game a little bit. I think maybe that's something that people will be thinking of and reviewing for themselves, like where they were before all this. No? Some in the collective might meet up with a relative who is the Queen of Coins. She's an older earth sign, so the queen, that would be Capricorn. Capricorns have to do with legacy, generational legacy. Like I mean, okay, I'll say it. It could be an inheritance. It could be money from an aunt or something. And this is Thanksgiving, we're visiting, so maybe be nice to the rich aunt. Okay? Somebody's coming from the past with this Queen of Coins energy. Maybe it's you. Maybe you're showing up and you've had a glow up after the last couple years and you're showing up as the Queen of Coins to show people that you were able to get past that chaos in the past with strength, and now you're showing up, bam, as the Queen of Coins, one step below the Empress. Now we're going to go to the Six of Cups on the current timeline. Six of Cups on the current timeline energy from the past. This nostalgia. Okay. Please. No, I didn't get to ask. So please clarify the Six of Cups on Survivor of the Waters. It's the Four of Swords. This is a healing card again. The thing with swords is that swords is thoughts. Thoughts, that was a cheer. Thoughts, enlightenment, information, things like that. The Three of Swords is heartbreak because the thing that does the most damage to us is our own thought. Our own perspective on things. Our own minds. The Four of Swords is healing from that heartbreak. So there was something in the past with this Six of Cups that we really need to heal from. The Four of Swords, so in this deck, this is mythology from around the world, and the Four of Swords is represented by Fenrir, which is the giant wolf in Norse mythology. He gets loose at the beginning of Ragnarok, and because of that prophecy, out of fear, they bound him with unbreakable rope made by the dwarves and put a stick in his mouth so that he couldn't close it. Because if he could close it, then he could gnaw off the rope. So they put a stick in his mouth. In this card, it's he's still bound, but he has a sword in his mouth. It's like something in the past that we've been healing from. It was like, I feel very like devil energy with this card because it's bondage and it's not the fun bondage either. This is restriction from speaking, restriction from moving, look at, he's distressed. Look at the eye. He's tortured. He's in distress. He's got a sword in his mouth because they don't want him to close his mouth. There is something very painful from the past that we are healing from. We have to honor that. We have to honor that. If you don't do it right, it will come out unhealed. I don't know if that makes sense. In the Four of Swords, in the Rider-Waite, the person is sleeping underneath the Three of Swords. And right next to it, or sometimes superimposed on the bed, but right near the person's hand, is the Ace of Swords. The ability to discern the truth. I heard I'm sleeping on it. And that's good because taking that time to maybe sleep on it will bring us a little bit of truth, a little bit of clarity. It'll let us process, It'll let us process being released from some kind of heartache, because in the Four of Swords card, the Three Swords are on the wall. That means they've been drawn out of the heart and are being sent away. Now is the rest time where he's literally sleeping on the truth because the Ace of Wands is the Ace of Swords is underneath him. So be kind to yourself and others if there's healing involved from the past. I don't know if that came out right. King of Pentacles on the green woman, please. Please clarify and elaborate the King of Pentacles on the green woman. Please clarify and elaborate. King of Pentacles on the green woman. We have, yeah, 10 of Wands. That came out a couple days ago. Wait, damn it. Well, now I gotta leave it. But I used the wrong deck. 10 of Wands, that's the burden that I was talking about laying down after the 9 of Wands. So this King of Pentacles, he's... Huh? He's finding what makes... No, say it different. Okay. Oh! So I've been told that this King of Pentacles is the one that's coming from the Six of Cups here. Let me get this next card. I think I got a story coming together here. I feel like this King of Pentacles was taken advantage of in the past by a Queen of Coins. Ten of Wands on the King of Pentacles, please. And this Ten of Wands is the ending of that cycle. He's setting the burden down. Please elaborate. Ten of Wands on the King of Pentacles. Please elaborate. Ten of Wands on the King of Pentacles. Oh, I heard this king finally has his freedom. I heard he finally has his freedom and he's working on his kingdom again. Nine of Swords, yeah. That is, to me, the Nine of Swords always says there's no comfort in this bed. So whatever this King of Pentacles got out of with this Queen of Pentacles, there was no comfort in that bed. He's finally healing. He's finally getting his kingdom back together. Someone's keeping an eye on him. Someone's keeping an eye on the conflict. Somebody who is blocked. So whether the queen is blocked or the king is blocked, whoever is being blocked is still trying to keep an eye on them. We're going to Oda-Mae. What are we at here? Under an hour? We at an hour? Okay. Hi, Oda-Mae. We're going to get some final advice from you about this. This switched in the middle, and I know that happens. I don't like when it happens, but sometimes the storyline will just get to where it's supposed to go, and then another message will take over, and that's fine. Now we're getting this story about this king who's recovering from something in the past, and this Queen of Coins that just blew shit up on her way. I'm glad this king is at the end of this cycle. This is terrible. Please elaborate the Nine of Wands. Hangman, yeah. Man, is he in... Okay, so the Hangman goes within... So, like, okay, this is like almost the opposite of the Hermit card. In the Hermit, he goes... hold on, please. Let me listen. The Hangman goes within to gain inner perspective. The Hermit goes up on his mountain to gain a wider perspective. But this hangman means after the rest, after the truth comes out, after he rests, he's going to, like, I heard this is soul searching. So this is soul searching on what you need to find. You know, you need to go within and let this cycle end. This Nine of Wands, burdensome. And I feel that he's doing it because it's suggested here that he's on the right path because he is finally being true to himself. Next is the Page of Swords. Please clarify and elaborate this watching energy after this conflict. Because the boundaries are up. Now this person's on the outside. He's up on the mountain here looking from afar. Because it's like he's been kicked out. Please clarify and elaborate this spy. Stalker? I don't know, say stalker. I mean, he's way far away. He's just like curious. Please clarify and elaborate the Page of Swords on this conflict. Queen of Pentacles again. Is he watching the Queen or is the Queen watching him though? Come up to the Queen of Pentacles. Please clarify and elaborate the Queen of Pentacles on strength. Clarify and elaborate the Queen of Pentacles on strength. Four Cups. Okay. Oh. The grass wasn't greener on the other side. That's what this queen coming back is trying to say. I'm sorry, it wasn't all I thought it was going to be. Four Swords, please. On the Six of Cups. Yeah, this is a person who's like still really raw and tender about whatever happened in the past. Please clarify the Four Swords on the Six of Cups. Two of Cups. There's a new offer. Clarify the Nine of Swords on the King of Pentacles here. The Emperor. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. All right. I have all I need. So we had two storylines here. This is somebody, that's the chair. There's two storylines here, and I think I can meld them together. So some in the collective are going to be struggling with family members and friends and stuff. This is just a very contentious time with everything being so political, and everything is very confusing, very scary, and people are on edge and they're terrified for themselves and their family and their community. So tempers are going to be very tender in the next few days, but that doesn't mean you should not stand your ground and stick to your truth, okay? Make sure that you are firm and, what's the word? Clear. Make sure you're clear and firm on what your boundaries are, what you will and will not accept, what you will and will not discuss. Just maintain that. And have faith in yourself that you decided this truth for yourself because you went in and but then there's this other storyline that grew out of this. And around this time, it feels like there is a king that went through some shit, and the queen that he went through it with might come up again. Either he sees something on social media about her, or maybe she texts him, or maybe they know mutual people, or maybe just even thinking about this time last year, this time 2 years ago, she was there at this, holiday time. And there might be nostalgic feelings about that. And that brings up all the things that he still needs to heal from. But with this Knight of Pentacles, King of Pentacles here, you are doing the work. He is doing the work. And at the end, the last card that comes out is the Emperor, which means he took the next step from the King of Pentacles and solidified his kingdom for himself. I really feel though that these two queens of pentacles are different queens. Like this one from the past is not the one that's here in the future mood. This is different. I think, see, and then there's this Two of Cups here, like right when he comes out of healing from this past thing, there's an offer. And I feel like this Queen of Pentacles down here is the one that brought the cup, the one that brought the Two of Cups. But, I mean, this one from the past could be bringing Two of Cups offer too. Like I said before, like she was saying the grass wasn't greener on the other side like I thought it was going to be. Um, since I'm only looking ahead for the next, like, through the weekend or so, that's where the energy is sitting right now. There's no resolution to this just yet. I think this is just going to come up in the next few days. This king might have two queens on his mind. And the one from the past is coming back because the grass was not greener. The one that's here in the future, I feel like he knew before. Because this Six of Cups kind of lines up with both of them. So they both might be from the past. But it's this current one that's bringing the true Two of Cups. Okay? So that's the two storylines. Good luck at dinner with everybody. And whoever in the collective is this King of Pentacles, you're doing great. Okay? You got through it. You set everything down. You're trying to heal. You're getting your money right. You're getting in your emperor status. You're doing great. If there is an offer from someone and you're not ready for it, be honest about that, but don't discount it because it is a true good offer and it goes along with your healing journey. Maybe this other queen, this is someone with Earth in their chart, so Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, stuff like that. The King of Pentacles is the same, the Earth signs. Hangman, I think, is Pisces energy. That's kind of a side energy. And the Emperor they give to Aries, but I give to Capricorn. Okay? All right. So be good to yourselves, be good to each other. Don't start fights, but don't be a wuss. Stand your ground. Be clear about your boundaries. You'll get through dinner. The king, good job. Keep going. There's an offer here that's true. You might not be ready, but it might just be what you need in order to actually push this healing. Okay? I don't see that she comes with very much. I mean, but she is the Queen of Pentacles, so she's stable in her own right. She's not out for your money, you know what I mean? She's coming with her own pentacles. It might be small. It might not be a mansion. It might be just stability for her for now, but it's much more genuine than that Queen of Pentacles from the past. All right? Everybody, good luck. Have fun. Be well, and I'll catch up maybe at the end of the weekends, okay? Thanks everyone for watching, and take care. Bye.